Morning, everyone. At this time, I would ask the students to come and take your seats at the head table. Okay. Students, teachers, can I have your attention, please? All right. Ms. Stivana Wharton, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, International Transport. Dr. Tricia Esdale, Senior Assistant Secretary in the Ministry of Education. Our titled sponsor, Delisle Walwyn & Co. Limited. Gold sponsors, St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank and St. Kitts Marriott Resort. Other sponsors, moderator, judges, specially invited guests, staff of the Ministry of Tourism, participants, schools, teachers, esteemed guests, members of the media. A pleasant good morning. To officially commence this morning's proceedings, I kindly invite everyone to please stand for the playing of the national anthem, which will be followed by the invocation by Pastor Clive Saunders.
O country where peace abounds, thy children stand free. On the strength of will and love, with God in all our struggles, St. Kitts and Nevis be. Together with a common destiny, as stalwarts we stand for justice and liberty, with wisdom and truth. Serve and honor thee. No sword, nor spear can conquer, for God will sure defend. His blessings
Good morning, all. Let us bow our heads as we pray. Most Heavenly Father, we gather today to give you honor and thanks for these bright young minds assembled for this Tourism Youth Congress. We thank you for the passion, the vision, and drive you have placed within them to be leaders, innovators, and change makers in our world, specifically within the tourism and hospitality industry. Lord, we ask that you bless this Congress, grant these students insight, creativity, wisdom, as they showcase their perspectives on the future of tourism. May this be a platform where they sharpened each other. We pray against any disruptions or accidents, asking for journeying mercies over all participants as they travel to and from this venue. Help us as leaders, mentors, and community members to provide the necessary avenues for them to expand their capacity and fulfill the potential you have placed within them. May they leave this place encouraged, connected, and equipped to build a better future for our people and country through responsible tourism. We commit this Congress into your hands. In your holy name, amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Pastor Saunders. My name is Delisle Walwyn, and I'll be your chairperson for today's event. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you all to the 2026 Delisle Walwyn & Co. Limited Tourism Youth Congress competition. Today, we gather to celebrate the confidence, intellect, passion, and potential of our nation's youth. Tourism continues to serve as one of the most significant pillars of our economy and an important part of our national identity. However, the future of this industry will not only depend solely on the efforts of today's leaders, but also the innovation and creativity of our young people. Through this Congress, our students are afforded the opportunity to examine the many dimensions of the tourism sector, engage in meaningful research, and present visionary ideas that can contribute to the shaping of the future of tourism in St. Kitts and Nevis and throughout the wider Caribbean region. This initiative serves as an avenue for our youth to strengthen their confidence, leadership qualities, and public speaking abilities, while developing an appreciation for tourism's role in national and regional development. I can confidently say that you will witness some impactful presentations and speeches from our participants. Every delegate has invested considerable time, effort, and dedication in preparation for this moment. And for that alone, they are all deserving of commendation and applause. This year, we are proud to welcome participants from 6 public high schools, namely Bastia High School, Keon High School, Charles E. Mills Secondary School, Dr. Delisle Walwyn Douglas Secondary School, Fairchilds High School, and the Washington Archibald High School. The newly appointed Junior Minister of Tourism will go on to represent St. Kitts at the Regional Tourism Youth Congress, which will be held in Guyana later this year. As we embark on today's proceedings, let us remain mindful that the true spirit of this event, empowering our youth, shaping our tourism future. At this time, it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Tricia Esdale from the Ministry of Tourism to deliver her remarks. Ministry of Education.
Chair, with your permission, I respectfully adopt the protocol already established this morning. Good morning, everyone. I also convey apologies on behalf of the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Mrs. Elisa Pestana, who is unable to be present today as she is involved in another engagement. She extends her best wishes for a successful and an impactful competition. Notwithstanding her absence, it is indeed a pleasure and a privilege for me to address you this morning on behalf of the Ministry of Education as you officially open the 2026 National Tourism Youth Congress competition here at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. I commend the Ministry of Tourism for continuing to invest in initiatives such as this one, which create meaningful opportunities for our young people to learn, engage, and envision their future within one of the most important sectors of our national economy. The National Tourism Youth Congress competition is an excellent example of how we can intentionally empower young people while exposing them to industries that are critical to national development. The Ministry of Education recognizes the importance of ongoing cooperation with the Ministry of Tourism and other national stakeholders in collectively preparing young people for the opportunities and the demands of a rapidly changing world. We welcome and applaud initiatives such as this, which meaningfully connect education, youth development, and economic growth. And we remain committed to supporting partnerships that equip our students with the skills and the experiences necessary to contribute to national advancement. Tourism remains one of the driving forces of economic and social development in St. Kitts and Nevis. It creates employment, supports entrepreneurship, and promotes our culture and our heritage, and connects our federation to the wider world. As the industry continues to evolve, it also creates new opportunities in areas such as digital marketing, environmental sustainability, event management, hospitality, communications, and innovation. For this reason, it is essential that our young people are exposed to the many possibilities that exist within the sector. To the students gathered here today, I encourage you to approach this competition with curiosity, with confidence, and a willingness to learn. Your enthusiasm is definitely noted. To take full advantage of the discussions, the presentations, and the engagements throughout today's program. Listen attentively to the perspective shared, to our competition participants, respond thoughtfully to the topics presented, exchange ideas, and use this opportunity to broaden your understanding of the tourism industry. For all of our students here who are watching, and for the participants, consider your future career paths. I encourage you to embrace every opportunity for growth, exploration, and learning. Remain curious, strive for excellence, and be open to the possibilities that can emerge when education, training, and national development come together. Experiences such as these are important because they provide a platform for you to showcase your knowledge, to strengthen your communication and your critical thinking skills, and to demonstrate your potential as leaders. To all participants, I wish you a productive, engaging, and rewarding competition. As you participate today, I encourage you to give of your best and to embrace the experience fully as you compete for the opportunity to represent St. Kitts and Nevis at the Regional Tourism Youth Congress. May this experience encourage you to dream boldly, pursue your goals with determination, and recognize the tremendous potential that exists in all of you. I thank you once again for this opportunity to share these remarks. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Esdale, for your kind remarks. The featured remarks will now be delivered by Ms. Savannah Wharton, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism et al.
Good morning. So, Chair, allow me to adopt the protocol so ably established. Of course, I would like to recognize the members, the hardworking team at the Ministry of Tourism, in particular, the coordinator for today's event, Ms. Catrice Thomas. She's ably supported by her colleagues, and I would like to recognize her. Of course, the representatives from the Ministry of Education and our sponsors. There is something incredibly powerful about a room filled with young people who are prepared to think, to lead, and to imagine beyond the present. Events like the Tourism Youth Congress remind us that the future of St. Kitts and Nevis is not defined only by policies, infrastructure, the economies, all the fancy words that we hear. It is ultimately defined by the vision, passion, and potential of its people. And that is why it is such a privilege for me to join you here today. Because when I look around this room, I do not simply see students. I see future leaders, innovators, entrepreneurs, storytellers, and change makers who will help shape the future of tourism and indeed the future of St. Kitts and Nevis. Tourism, as you all should be aware, remains one of the main pillars of our national development. It supports thousands of livelihoods across hospitality, transportation, even agriculture, entertainment, the creative industries, and many other sectors. But tourism is about far more than visitors just arriving on our shores. At its core, tourism is about people, culture, identity, and opportunity. What we offer the world is rooted in who we are as a people. And because tourism is so deeply connected to people and culture, it can never remain static. It evolves alongside the interests, the values, and expectations of the world around us. Today, I can say, we are witnessing that evolution in real time. The industry you will inherit will not look exactly like the one we know today. Around the world, travelers are no longer just looking for vacations. They're seeking experiences that feel authentic, that feel meaningful, something that connects them to the place that they visit. And as a result, sustainability, digital innovation, environmental responsibility, and cultural storytelling are no longer optional additions to tourism. They are now helping to shape the future of the industry itself. And while industries evolve, one thing remains constant. People will always be at the center of progress. And that is why your role as young people is so important today, because young people bring fresh perspectives, creativity, bold thinking, and the digital fluency needed to move tourism forward. Every generation refreshes the tourism product, but your generation has the potential to redefine it entirely. You will create new experiences. You will tell our stories in new ways and develop ideas that make our destination stronger, smarter, and more sustainable. The Ministry of Tourism does not view young people as future stakeholders only. You are the stakeholders right now. Your ideas matter now. Your voices matter now. Your generation is not waiting on the future. You are already influencing it. And that is why tourism education matters. Tourism should not be a fallback career. And let me say this again. Tourism should not be a fallback career. It is dynamic, it is strategic, with opportunities in marketing, sustainability, aviation, maritime, entrepreneurship, technology, media, culinary arts, destination development, and so many others. And so education will transform that curiosity into confidence and your potential into impact. As young people, You also have a responsibility to help shape the future of this industry and this country. Sustainable tourism is no longer optional. It is necessary. Protecting our environment, preserving our culture, supporting our communities, and ensuring that the development benefits our people. And that will require your leadership, your vision, and your responsibility. So today, I encourage you to think beyond what tourism is and imagine what it can become. Imagine the businesses you may build. Imagine the experiences you may create. Imagine the stories you may tell that inspire someone across the world to visit St. Kitts and Nevis. Do not underestimate the power of your ideas simply because of your age. Some of the greatest transformations begin with young people who are willing to think differently, speak boldly, and lead courageously. I'm especially looking forward to hearing the ideas, perspectives, and vision that will emerge from the presentations today. One of the greatest strengths of young people is your ability to see possibilities where others may see limitations. You think differently, you question boldly, and you often bring fresh solutions to long-standing challenges. Today is an important opportunity for your voices to be heard, not just as students participating in a competition, but as young citizens contributing to the future direction of tourism in St. Kitts and Nevis. I therefore encourage you to speak with confidence, think creatively, and allow your passion for your country and your communities to shine through your presentations. And as this Congress unfolds today, I want to wish all of the participants all of the very best. Not sure if I could ever do this, so I commend all of you. And I want every school present here, we're going to do a little roll call. Bastia High, CHS, West Sims. And then we have the newest name on the block, DLDSS, VHS. I already warned them. We want a noise today. And of course, finally, not least for sure, the Washi Wildcats. So I want all of you to participate today with pride, with passion, and with confidence. Support your representatives, uplift one another, and let your voices be heard. There can only be one winner today, and I trust that in the spirit of good competition, we accept that and we leave here with all of the positives that we can garner from the competition today. And so one final thing, because the future of tourism in St. Kitts and Nevis is not something in the distant horizon, the future is already taking shape in rooms like this one. I believe that the generation sitting before us today has the power not only to inherit this nation, but to elevate it. Thank you, and I wish you all the best today.
Ladies and gentlemen, students, we are now at the most anticipated segment of today's program. Participants, I hope that you are just as ready as your supporters. Okay, students, before we get into the competition, I would like to take this time to introduce our moderator for the competition, Mr. Hassani McDonald. Hassani J. McDonald is an attorney at law admitted to practice in St. Kitts and Nevis in 2022. He holds a Bachelor of Laws first-class honors from the University of the West Indies, Clayville campus, and a legal education certificate from Norman Manley Law School. He is deeply passionate about youth inclusion, youth empowerment, environmental justice, and advancing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Hassani has built a strong track record in youth leadership and advocacy. In 2025, he was appointed as the St. Kitts and Nevis' representative to the United Nations Youth Advisory Group for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, where he was elected vice chair of the 2025 cohort and was recently elected chairperson for the 2026 cohort. In this role, he actively promotes meaningful youth participation in sustainable development, advocates for marginalized, vulnerable youth, and works to mainstream youth perspective across UN sub-regional team programs at national, regional, and international levels. He also ensures strong communication and outreach to raise awareness of UN initiatives in the sub-region. Hassani additionally serves as St. Kitts and Nevis' representative in the CARICOM Young Professionals Program, engaging regional changemakers on sustainable development, climate action, policy innovation, and Caribbean integration. He previously served 2 successful terms as president of the St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association and played a pivotal role in the establishment of the Eastern Caribbean Youth Parliament Network to amplify youth voices on issues affecting the region. His work demonstrates clear leadership, a multiplier effect through the regional platforms, and a strong commitment to inclusion and equality. Ladies and gentlemen, our moderator, Mr. Hassani J. McDonald.
Thank you, Madam Chair, for the introduction. Welcome everyone to the 2026 Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited Tourism Youth Congress. I am thrilled to have been chosen once again to carry out the role of moderator for this exciting event being held right here at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. This year we have 6 schools participating, and so I invite the participating students and the school supporters alike to give themselves a round of applause for participating in this great venture. Thank you. Thank you very much, students. As participants, you have the chance to share your ideas and give important feedback on how we can improve tourism here and throughout the Caribbean. The goal of this Congress is to help you learn about the 3 E's of tourism: excitement, education, and entertainment. By researching and discussing different aspects of the tourism industry, you will be helping to shape its future. And so to everyone in the audience, let us show our support to these talented and dedicated students. They understand how crucial tourism is to our economy, and they are here to make a difference. Today we have 3 judges. Our first judge is Mr. Delisle Charles. He is the managing partner at Our Modern Elegance, Inc., a creative media and experiences company based in St. Kitts Nevis, which he operates alongside his wife and business partner, Candice Grant Charles. With more than 20 years of experience in the tourism space and a professional background rooted in graphic design, photography, and creative production, Delisle has spent years helping to build one our modern elegance into a respected brand known for destination weddings, corporate media production, tourism experiences, and visual storytelling. The group operates Modern Elegance Photography, the photo and video division of the company that most people would be familiar with, along with Modern Proposals, which focuses on creating unique and memorable proposal experiences across the island, and Ultimate Modern Experiences, which specializes in destination management and curated experiences for both small and large groups. Deeply passionate about St. Kitts and Nevis, Delisle is committed to showcasing the beauty, culture, and warmth of the island through authentic storytelling and exceptional guest experiences. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Delisle Charles. Our second judge is Mrs. Melnesia Marshall, Deputy CEO of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority. Mrs. Marshall's 19-year tenure with the St. Kitts Tourism Authority began in October 8, 2007. Throughout her career, Mrs. Marshall has served as Marketing Associate, Marketing Manager, Product Standards and Operations Manager, Product Development Manager, and has also been responsible for the Human Resources Department and executing the major events of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority. She is a versatile individual and leader whose years of leadership are reflected in her ability to manage diverse teams in complex environments. During her tenure, Mrs. Marshall has spearheaded projects aimed at community involvement and engagement, which include the creation of Grillfest, the St. Kitts Engagement Project in collaboration with the cruise lines and island cleanups. Additionally, Mrs. Marshall has also led several projects to build human capacity in the tourism sector through the facilitation of industry transforming training, thus improving overall customer service levels and supporting increased competitiveness and marketability. A daughter of the soil with a global perspective, Mrs. Marshall's passion for not only the industry, but the destination has been reflected in her commitment to bridging the gap between the destination and the diaspora throughout multiple source markets. Mrs. Marshall holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Tourism Management, first-class honors from the University of the West Indies, a Master's in Business Administration with distinction from the Keller Graduate School of Management. Currently, Mrs. Marshall is the Deputy CEO of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority with responsibility for cruise, yachting, product development, and Caribbean marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge number 2, Mrs. Marshall. And our final judge is Therese Ambrose Versailles. Mrs. Therese Ambrose Versailles is the Tourism Research Officer at the Ministry of Tourism, St. Kitts, where she has been serving since 2015. She holds a bachelor's degree in international tourism business and a master's degree in project management. Throughout her career, Mrs. Ambrose Versailles has contributed to several important tourism initiatives that support research, education, planning, and destination development. These include the Caribbean Tourism Organization's Regional Human Resource Department Knowledge and Skills Audit and St. Kitts Music Festival Economic Impact Assessment. She also previously served as the facilitator for the Tourism Education and Awareness Program, delivering tourism-focused sessions to students at the secondary level. Her work reflects a strong commitment to building awareness of tourism's value, supporting evidence-based decision-making, and encouraging greater youth involvement in the industry. Passionate about tourism and a lover of the arts, Mrs. Ambrose Versailles believes that culture, creativity, and innovation are essential to shaping a vibrant and sustainable tourism future for the St. Kitts and the wider Caribbean. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge number 3. In both segments of today's Congress, our judges will be paying special attention to knowledge of subject area, level of preparedness, presentation skills, relevant content, and appropriate use of audiovisual aids. As it relates to the audiovisuals, Students are required to use audiovisual aids to enhance or reinforce their ideas being put forward for the prepared topic. The audiovisual aid must be designed, developed, and produced by the student. It cannot take the place of the spoken presentation or delivery, but instead must complement and enrich the presentation and must be within the allotted 3 minutes. Audiovisual aids will be limited to video recordings. Students will conceptualize, script, record, and produce a 30-second informative video using any digital tools or computer-generated media, example a PowerPoint. Students should ensure that all fonts are clearly visible between sizes 25 to 30 font is preferred, and all sound clips, if utilized, are working properly. Participants will remain seated when making their presentation, and the respective chaperone will take responsibility for running the audiovisual presentation. Note well that in the event of any technical glitch or problem with the equipment during the student's presentation, please note that the student would be given the opportunity to make his or her presentation again without any penalties. We have today a timer, and that is the person of Lakeisha Davis, sitting on this side of the room. She will be recording the various times for our presenters. In the prepared segment, each student will be given 3 minutes to express his or her ideas on a chosen topic. When there is 1 minute remaining, our timer will indicate with a tap of the bell. Can you demonstrate this for the students? A tap of the bell. And when your time has fully expired, our timer will ring the bell continuously and indicate that the time is up. This is important because students will be penalized for speeches that go over the allotted time. The penalties are as follows: 0 to 15 seconds, 0 points; 16 to 30 seconds, 2 points; and 31 to 45 seconds, 4 points. Those will be deducted. The Congress will have a prepared segment first and then the mystery segment. However, at this point, we will allow the students 5 minutes to read and make notes on all 3 mystery topics that will be placed before them now in a sealed envelope. So after the 5 minutes have expired, the students will pick one of the questions that would only be revealed during the mystery topic segment. So timer, I would like you to start the 5 minutes, and the students will have the opportunity now to read and make notes on all 3 of the mystery topics. The times can start now. In fact, it's actually 4 mystery questions that the students are now taking notes on. 4 mystery questions.
time.
Thank you very much. The 5 minutes have elapsed, and so I will invite Ms. Catrice Thomas and Ms. Tishel Samuel Caesar on stage for the students to pick their mystery topic, write the name of their school on the envelope, and pass it back to me. So at this point, the students are picking their mystery topic, and they would write the name of the school on the envelope, and they will pass it to me. Thank you very much. We are about to begin the prepared segment of today's Congress. And so during the prepared segment, presentations will be presented based on the chosen topic and in the alphabetical order of the schools. For example, all schools that chose topic number 1 will present in alphabetical order, followed by those who chose topic number 2. The topics for the 2026 Congress, indulgence. The topic for today's Congress, topic number 1 is related to multi-generational travel product development. Multi-generational travel is a continuing trend in today's day and age of travel. This type of travel involves family traveling with at least 3 generations, usually being the grandparents, the parents, and children. Driven by the need to uphold traditions and deepen connections, this trend is further driven by socio-economic factors, including higher disposable income among older adults and a growing preference for family-focused leisure activities. In addition, studies have shown that multi-generational travel is not only motivated by leisure and relaxation, but often includes educational, cultural, and heritage-based experiences. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, share your thoughts with your fellow ministers on 3 key strategies or innovations that can transform multi-generational travel in your destination. Topic number 2 is related to social media and sustainable destination management. Even though social media can accelerate and concentrate tourism flows, contributing to over-tourism, it is one factor among many. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development Tourism Trends and Policies 2020 report notes that social media can amplify must-see trends and place specific photo behaviors, sometimes encouraging visitors to treat communities as photo opportunities rather than living places. However, evidence also suggests that the direct relationship between social media use and over-tourism can be relatively weak in some settings, meaning it interacts with other drivers like access, amenities, and existing popularity. At the same time, many destinations also face under-tourism in certain communities or seasons where low visitor demand limits local income and leaves tourism assets underused. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, share your thoughts with your fellow ministers on 3 key strategies or innovations that can transform how social media is used to manage over-tourism or under-tourism and promote responsible travel in your destination. The third topic is relating to cultural industries and tourism innovation. Music, film, and the wider entertainment industry have become major pull factors in tourism because they shape destination image, create cultural interest, and motivate travel around live events and media-linked places. Research and destination planning work, such as the Barbados Tourism Master Plan 2014 to 2023, Report 5, Part 2, notes that festivals and cultural events can increase airlift, demand visitor arrivals, and hotel occupancy, while creating spillover benefits for transport and food and beverage businesses. At the same time, these benefits are not automatic. As entertainment tourism grows, destination needs stronger professional standards for event production, better safety and crowd management, and clearer linkages so that local artists, youth talent, and small businesses can earn fairly and consistently from visitor spending. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, outline 3 key strategies or innovations that you would advance to your ministerial delegates to transform the music, film, and entertainment industry into a stronger tourism driver in your destination. And topic number 4 is relating to the new age of tourism professionals. Labor shortages and skills mismatches within the Caribbean tourism industry are well documented, including in the Caribbean Tourism Organization, Regional Human Resource Development Knowledge and Skills. Audit Report 2022. While strides have been made through the introduction of new education and training programs, as well as innovative human capital development initiatives across both the public and private sectors, persistent gaps remain on the supply and demand side of the tourism labor market. Against this backdrop, and in your capacity as Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, outline 3 key strategies or innovations that you would advance to your ministerial colleagues to close critical skills gaps and reposition tourism human capital for sustainable transformation across the Caribbean. Based on the order of today, we have Virtuals High School being the only school doing topic number 1. For topic number 3, we have Bastia High School, Keon High School, Charles E. Mills Secondary School, and the Washington Archibald High School. And the Dr. Denzel Llewellyn Douglas Secondary School will be the only school doing topic number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I invite our first student to make their presentation, and after each presenter, the timer will indicate the time that the presenter spoke for. Then we will allow some time for the judges to do their tabulations, and this will happen after each presentation. We are asking for your cooperation as the students make their presentation. We are asking for absolute silence during this time. So I'll invite again student number 1 from the Virtuals High School to make his presentation. The time will start once the student begins their presentation.
Good day, tourism leaders, colleagues, and stakeholders in our tourism product. Multi-generational travel is trending, where grandparents, parents, and children travel together to bond, relax, and create shared experiences. To position St. Kitts and Nevis in this growing market, I propose 3 innovative and unforgettable initiatives. First, Tori Tap SKN, a tap-and-go cashless payment system that makes traveling easier, safer, and more convenient for families. With one wristband or mobile tap feature, families can purchase everything from local crafts to sugar cakes from street vendors and artisans with a single tap. Bringing modern payment options to even our smallest vendors. For grandparents, it removes the stress of carrying cash. For parents, it improves budgeting. And for children, it creates a fun and modern spending experience. Cute Seychelles at Amina Market? Tap. Local smoothie? Tap. Monkey vendors? Tap, tap, tap. Second, generations in motion experiences. Interactive heritage activities where families are actively immersed in our culture. Families can cook traditional dishes like goat water, cook-up, saltfish, and dumpling. They can learn steel pan or drumming and participate in folk dances and the ultimate vibe, Sweet Sugar Mass 55. They can enjoy treasure hunts at historical sites while creating unforgettable memories together as a family. Finally, SnapQuest SKN photography tours, guided photography experiences at breathtaking locations across St. Kitts and Nevis, where families capture lasting memories together. Click, click, click at Timothy Hill, Caribel Batik, and Black Rocks. To make it even more meaningful, families can leave a portrait and signature on a family portrait signature wall, giving them a reason to return, share, and relive the experience for years to come. The future is now. Through Touritap SKN, Generations in Motion Experiences, and SnapQuest SKN photography tours, St. Kitts and Nevis can become the Caribbean's next leader in multi-generational travel, where families can tap into convenience, dance into culture, capture endless memories, and return for generations.
Thank you very much, Virtuals High School, for your presentation. The timer will now indicate the time of that presentation.
Birchall's High School, 3 minutes, 1 second.
At this time, we will allow the judges a few seconds to make any tabulation and notes from that presentation. Okay, we will be moving on to our presentation from the Bastia High School. Before we have that presentation, I remind the audience of the importance to be quiet during the presentation of the students so as not to distract them during their presentation. And so I now invite the representative from the Bastia High School to make their presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished delegates, good morning. Our destination sits at the crossroads of culture, creativity, and tourism. Around the world, music, film, and entertainment influence travelers' choices. As Junior Minister of Tourism, I propose 3 strategies to elevate these industries into stronger drivers of our tourism and national development. First, professionalize our event ecosystem. As festivals grow, so must our standards. Training in production, crowd management, and hospitality will lift local talent to international levels. Barbados Tourism Master Plan noted that aggressive vendor practices negatively affected visitor experiences and recommended stronger customer service training and professionalism across tourism events and public spaces. When events feel safe and seamless, visitors stay longer, spend more, which deepen our economy. Second, deepen cultural experiences and diversify tourism. Modern travelers hunger for immersion, not just photos. We must expand cultural tours with farm-to-table experiences and workshops led by our local artists and storytellers. To deepen cultural tourism, we must integrate our Kalinago and Taino heritage, alongside our West African traditions, preserved through our music, food, and resilience. These experiences tell visitors who we are, not a Hollywood version of the Caribbean, but an authentic one. Finally, build stronger links between entertainment and tourism marketing. We must globally amplify events like Sugar Mass and the St. Kitts Music Festival. The Honorable Marsha Henderson has supported this direction through tourism campaigns like Venture Deeper, by fostering partnerships between the Ministry of Tourism, event organizers, as well as artists and media personnel. We can promote signature festivals and cultural showcases internationally, whilst still monetizing our creative assets. By blending entertainment with destination marketing through film, digital media, and storytelling, we showcase not only our landscapes, but our energy, our talent, and our spirit. In closing, together, let's transform our music, film, and entertainment into stronger, globally marketable industries that remain resilient and unmistakably ours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bastia High School. The timer will now indicate the time of that presentation.
Bassdale High School, 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
Thank you. The judges will now be given a few seconds to make any notes and tabulations. We will now move to the second presentation from topic 2, but the third presentation for this morning, from the Keon High School. I invite the student to make their presentation, and we thank you for your continued support for the choirness.
Peers, delegates, teachers, ministers, good morning. Tourism today is no longer powered only by sun, sand, and sea. Travelers now seek culture, experiences, emotions, and stories. That is why music, film, and entertainment have become powerful drivers of modern tourism, shaping destination image, creating global interest, and inspiring visitors to travel where culture comes alive. Our island's identity is already rich and vibrant. The question is, how do we transform our cultural industries into a stronger engine for tourism growth? As Junior Minister of Tourism, I propose 3 practical strategies. First, we must build our festivals into global tourism brands. Imagine visitors planning their vacations around our music festivals, carnivals, culinary events, and heritage celebrations. These must become world-class experiences that attract visitors and increase spending across tourism sectors. Let us create experiences so powerful that when people hear the name of our island, they immediately think, I must be there. Second, we must turn our islands into film and content destinations. We must establish a film tourism incentive program to attract filmmakers, music video producers, and digital creators. We can also use screen tourism to attract audiences around the world to visit our island. Let us become not just a place people visit, but a place that they fall in love with through storytelling. Third, tourism must not only entertain visitors, it must empower our people. Local artists, performers, vendors, and small businesses must benefit through stronger opportunities such as training in event management, digital marketing, and fair partnerships. The creative economy thrives when talent is supported and opportunities are accessible. Let us not forget that when our people prosper, tourism becomes sustainable. Delegates, our music is not noise, it is identity. Our films are not scenes, they are invitations. Our entertainment is not pastime, it is economic power. Let us not simply market destinations, let us market experiences. Let us not only attract visitors, let us inspire them. And let us ensure that when visitors come,
Our people rise with tourism. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kayan High School, for your presentation. The timer. Thank you very much, Kayan High School. The timer will now indicate the time of the presentation.
Keon High School, 3 minutes, 18 seconds.
We will now give the judges a few seconds to make notes and tabulations. We now move to the next presentation, and this comes from the Charles E. Mills Secondary School, also presenting on topic number 3. I invite the student from the Charles E. Mills Secondary School to make their presentation.
We frequently hear that young people are the leaders of tomorrow. But as I gaze around this room, I do not see tomorrow, I see today. Our tourism product was founded on the triple S's: sun, sea, and sand. Today, I shall advocate for transforming our music, film, and entertainment industries. Please join me in writing a new chapter for our story as we venture deeper. For far too long, our entertainment industries lay dormant, like Sleeping Beauty waiting for Prince Charming. We must initiate improved tax incentives for production, use immersive screen tourism routes, and introduce a 365-day festival marketplace. Did you know that in 1985, portions of a movie, Missing in Action, starring Chuck Norris, were filmed in St. Kitts? Were you also aware that the areas shown in the movie were meant to depict jungles in Vietnam? What was the benefit to our islands if viewers believed that the scenes were in Vietnam? I propose that our government work to provide more attractive tax incentives to pull music producers and production companies to our shores. However, to qualify for tax exemption, producers must include a behind-the-scenes feature promoting both islands by name. Our shores are often sought after for movie and music video locations. I recommend that we utilize augmented reality-enabled signage at different historical sites, turning static physical signs into one-of-a-kind, interactive digital experiences. Rather than reading words on a board, a visitor simply points their handset at the QR code and the content comes to life. At Brimstone Hill Fortress, a sign could trigger a video showing the reenactment of a battle. These AR experiences are cost-effective, sustainable, and social media ready. Thirdly, we should develop a national entertainment bundle that combines tickets and accommodations to major events. By marketing a year-round calendar of fetes, concerts, food festivals, and film workshops, our country can keep hotel occupancy and employment steady. In conclusion, entertainment tourism should no longer be viewed as the stepchild of Caribbean travel. It is a lucrative economic engine that can transform cultural identity into sustainable wealth. We have to venture deeper. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Charles E. Middle Secondary School, for that presentation. The time I will indicate the time of the presentation.
Charles E. Middle Secondary School, 2 minutes, 46 seconds.
The judges will now be given a few seconds to deliberate. We now move to the next presentation, and that comes from the Washington Archibald High School, still presenting on topic number 3. The Washington Archibald High School, the representative is being invited to make their presentation.
St. Kitts and Nevis tourism industry contributes more than 60% to its GDP and is a major source of domestic employment. Notwithstanding efforts to advance the development and marketing of major carnival, music, and cultural festivities, the Federation's industry is still operating below its potential. The expansion of our orange economy can create pathways to unlock greater economic opportunities, ensuring that our music, festivities, culture, and landscape collectively become strong drivers of economic transformation. As Junior Minister of Tourism, I present 3 innovative strategies to transform our music, film, and entertainment industries into champion tourism drivers. 1. Our country boasts of many talented artists, but have we made available specialized technical and capacity building resources to support current and future artists in achieving their full potential? The answer is no. I propose a combination of music education, nurturing highly skilled artists to produce more professionally refined products that can entice potential visitors to purchase our music. Additionally, these facilities could potentially attract creators from other parts of the globe seeking to access top-notch resources in a relaxed environment to work on their craft while simultaneously exploring other aspects of our tourism product. 2, in the area of cinematography, we boast of several local and international productions. In 2021, the government partnered with MSR Media to produce over 35 films. To date, 9 have been released. I propose the creation of a digital app to take visitors on a guided tour of our film industry locations. Novel designs such as maps, movie scenes, and digital backdrops will be part of attractive in-app features. 3, at SKN Film Festival. This festival will attract additional visitors, providing them with authentic experiences. Data indicates over 80% of tourists are demanding deeper cultural experiences. A film festival not only allows tourists to deepen their exposure to our culture, but locals will have access to an expansion of high-paying jobs and new opportunities for cottage industries. Finally, the flowers of music, film, and entertainment are blooming, and we must water them. The development of music production resources, film attractions, and festivities will be steps in the right direction, ensuring that our tourism sector has the nutrients it needs to blossom for many seasons to come. Let's venture deeper.
Thank you very much, Washington Archibald High School, for that presentation. The timer will indicate the time of the presentation.
Washington Archibald High School, 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
Thank you very much. The judges will now be given some time to make any notes or tabulations. Okay, we now move to the final presentation under the prepared segment, and that comes from the Dr. Delisle Walwyn Douglas Secondary School. And they will be presenting on topic number 4. Topic number 4. I just use this opportunity to remind the students at the head table that there should be no writing during this time. We will now move to the presentation from the Dr. Walwyn Douglas Secondary School.
Honorable colleagues, imagine excess planes flying in, hotels overflowing with guests, island tourists flourishing. Yet, our labor force is lacking, and the skills are mismatched. The Caribbean tourism today, this is the paradox facing Caribbean tourism today. The Caribbean Tourism Organization's 2022 Human Resource Development Audit confirms what we already know. Our people are our greatest asset, but without the right skills, we cannot fully seize the opportunities before us. To close these gaps and reposition our human capital for sustainable transformation, I propose 3 key strategies: devise, liaise, and digitize, DLD. The first strategy, devise, is a two-edged sword. On one edge, we create a Caribbean tourism work visa that allows certified professionals to move seamlessly across our borders, ensuring labor flows where demand is greatest and knowledge circulates across the region. On the other edge, we devise accredited training and incentivized certification programs that strengthen core areas like customer service, human resource management, and marketing within our countries. The second strategy is to liaise with the ministries of education across the region to design a common tourism curriculum at both secondary and tertiary levels. This shared foundation will ensure our students across the region are learning the same core competencies. But it cannot stop at the classroom. Together with public and private sectors, we must require not only mandatory internships, but also exchange programs. If such internships have already opened doors for students like DLD alumnus Wycliffe Clark, who in 2018 gained international exposure through a 6-month internship in Seychelles, made possible by collaboration between CFBC, Range Development, and Six Senses. Then imagine the vast benefits of exchange programs if they were implemented across the Caribbean. The final strategy is to digitize our tourism sectors by first training the workforce in online booking systems, digital marketing, and smart destination management so they can deliver world-class service in a tech-driven environment. Building on this, we will launch CaribVenture, a regional app connecting all Caribbean islands where visitors can book taxis, reserve tours, and access real-time updates on cultural events while discovering each destination's unique offerings. Caribbean colleagues, the path forward is clear. By devising a Caribbean work visa along with accredited training and certification, by liaising with partners to expand opportunities for our youth, and by digitizing through innovation and CaribVenture, we can close skill gaps and build a resilient workforce. Let us invest in our people, embrace collaboration, and harness technology so Caribbean tourism thrives today and transforms sustainably for generations to come. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Walwyn Douglas Secondary School, for that presentation. Thank you very much. The timer will indicate the time of that presentation.
Dr. Delisle Walwyn Douglas Secondary School, 3 minutes, 1 second.
Thank you. The judges will be given a few seconds to make any notes and tabulations. That brings us to the end of the prepared segment. We can give the students a round of applause thus far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We now move to the mystery segment. And I think that applause just now energized the students here at the head table for the mystery segment. I'm inviting you to listen keenly to the guidelines that will be governing the mystery segment. Students have already picked their mystery question, and they will only open their question when I invite them to do so. Therefore, all questions must remain sealed until the student has been called upon. I will now distribute the questions that were handed to me earlier back to the students. When the student is invited to open their question, each student will be given half a minute to read the question and prepare his or her response. Thereafter, the student will be given 1 minute to answer the question. Before each student presents, they must state which question they have chosen. Students will be able to look at their notes that they wrote earlier, only when they are called upon. When a student has half a minute remaining, they will hear the bell ring once. And at the end of the 1 minute, the timer will ring the bell continuously and indicate that the time is up. Similar to the prepared speeches segment, students going over the allotted time will be penalized. Penalties are as follows: 0 to 15 seconds, 0 points; 16 to 30 seconds, 2 points; and 31 to 45 seconds, 4 points. After each student presents, half a minute will be given to the judges so that they can make any notes. The presentations for the mystery segment will be in the same order as the presentations from the prepared speeches segments. I remind the students that there should be no writing when other students are presenting their mystery question. The audience, you are not allowed to assist the students during this presentation. I remind you that we ask for complete silence, especially for this segment. I will now read the mystery topics that were given to the students earlier. Mystery topic number 1 states, more travelers are now seeking relaxation, mental well-being, and nature-based experiences when choosing a destination. St. Kitts and Nevis has natural features such as beaches, mountains, and rainforests that can support this growing travel trend. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, create a wellness tourism experience or package that can better position St. Kitts as a destination. Topic number 2, with the rise of remote work, more people are now traveling while working online. Many destinations are developing programs to attract digital nomads for longer stays while ensuring local communities and businesses benefit from this growing trend. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, create a program for St. Kitts and Nevis that attracts digital nomads for longer stays while also benefiting local communities and businesses. Mystery topic number 3, luxury travelers are increasingly seeking private, personalized, and authentic experiences instead of large, crowded resorts. Caribbean destinations are now adapting their tourism products to attract this type of visitor. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, design a luxury tourism experience in St. Kitts and Nevis that feels private and exclusive while still showcasing the island's culture and heritage. And mystery topic number 4 states that many travelers are now looking for authentic experiences that connect them with local people, culture, and traditions. Community tourism can also help create opportunities for local businesses and residents. As Junior Minister or Commissioner of Tourism, choose a community in St. Kitts and Nevis and create a tourism experience or initiative that highlights the community while benefiting the people who live there. And so the first presentation under the mystery segment question is from the Virtuals High School. Remember, the student, when they open the envelope, has half a minute to read and prepare their response. Once they begin to present, they have 1 minute to make their presentation. But before they commence, they must indicate which mystery topic question they selected. This is very important for the judges and for you, the audience, to know which question they are responding to. And so I invite the student from the Virtuals High School to open his question and start his 30 seconds. The timer will indicate when the 30 seconds is up.
Time.
As Junior Youth Minister, I would recommend tour guide packages that lets tourists experience the eccentric and authentic feeling of our country, such as scenic railway tours that features storytelling of our country and it shows our lustrous nature. Offering visitors and tourists seclusion and relaxation. Mystery question 1.
Thank you very much, Virtuals High School. The timer will indicate the time of the presentation.
Virtuals High School, 39 seconds.
Thank you very much. The judges will have half a minute to make any notes or tabulations. I remind the students that for the mystery segment, before you commence your response, you have to indicate to the judges the number for the mystery topic that you selected, so that while you are responding, they can be aware of the question you're responding to. The next presentation under the mystery topic segment comes from the Bastia High School. I will now invite the student to open their envelope and take their 30 seconds to read and prepare their response. The 30 seconds is up, and so I invite the student from the Bastia High School to indicate first the number of their presentation or the topic that they have selected, and then make their presentation.
Mystery question number 3. As we know, tourism is the heartbeat of our economy. And many persons have said that for the right price, people will do anything. In my opinion, for the right price, a package can be made to suit your desires. If a luxury traveler would like a private showcase of our masquerade, we should give them that. So the package should include anything. For example, they may be interested in our history, our music, or our nature. The package should include scenic railway tours, or beaches. And so if the person wants a mixture of all, they get it. If the person wants 2, they get it. Whatever they want, they get. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bastia High School. The timer will indicate the time of that presentation.
Bastia High School, 44 seconds.
Thank you very much. The judges will be given half a minute to make any notes or tabulations. We move now to the third presentation under the mystery segment, and it comes from the Keon High School. I invite the student to open her question and take her 30 seconds to read the question and prepare her response. Timer will indicate when the 30 seconds has expired. Please state your number and make your presentation.
Mystery topic number 4. As we heard, tourists are now looking for authenticity. Where better to find this authenticity than Keon? I selected Keon because we have a beautiful environment, wonderful housing, and we have our very own Green Valley. Not just because it is a secluded village means we must not also include our folklore and our culture. Because tourists are looking for authentic experiences, we must allow them to understand our culture, diversity. We must allow these tourists to come into our island and let them live the way that we live. We can, as Junior Minister, I propose this strategy. We can allow tourists to come into our island and live amongst us. We can rent a room in our house and show them exactly how we live, exactly how we go about our day, and show them why our culture is rich and vibrant.
Thank you, Kayan High School. The time I will indicate the time of the presentation.
Keon High School, 1 minute, 14 seconds.
Thank you very much. The judges will now have a few seconds to make notes and tabulation. We now move to our next presentation coming from the Charles E. Mills Secondary School. I invite the student to open her envelope and take her 30 seconds to read the question and prepare her response. Please state your number and make your presentation.
Mystery question number 2. Tourism is more than just travel. It is a powerful industry that connects cultures, creates jobs, and strengthens economies around the world. As Junior Tourism Minister, I suggest that our government should create investment opportunities to create an app that allows tourists who has to work to still be connected to their countries while enjoying the wonders of our island. As tourism continues to grow, let us promote it responsibly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Charles E. Mills Secondary School. The time I will indicate the time of the presentation.
Charles E. Mills Secondary School, 37 seconds.
Thank you very much. The judges will have a few seconds to deliberate. Thank you very much. We now move to the next presentation under the mystery segment coming from the Washington Archibald High School. I now invite the student to open their envelope, take their 30 seconds to read the question and prepare their response. Time will indicate when that 30 seconds comes to an end. Please state your number and make your presentation.
Question number 4. Tourism is the heart of our economy, and to ensure further sustainability, both locals and tourists must benefit. As Junior Minister of Tourism, I propose that we utilize the community of Connery, which is known as a swimming community, to develop new cultural experiences. We can create swimming lessons as well as fun swim park activities that will entice tourists. This will also provide more authentic experiences rather than going to a hotel pool. In addition, locals will also benefit as they will be hired as these swim instructions, and vendors, local food vendors can also be hired. These initiatives will ensure that tourism will further be sustained. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Washington Archibald High School. The timer will indicate the time of the presentation.
Washington Archibald High School, 47 seconds.
Thank you very much. The judges will have a few seconds to make notes or tabulations. I remind the audience, during the presentations, please remain quiet for the full extent of the students' presentation. We now move to the final presentation under the mystery segment, and this presentation comes from the Dr. Delisle Walwyn Douglas Secondary School. Thank you. I invite the student to open his envelope and read the question and prepare his response. The timer will indicate when the 30 seconds comes to an end. Please state your number and make your presentation.
Question number 2. Well, I am sure everyone in this room has dabbled in AI before, right? So this is why I propose a fair, an innovation and technology fair to attract digital nomads from all across the world to showcase their different innovations and apps while having a wonderful stay in our home island.
Thank you very much, Dr. Walwyn Douglas Secondary School, for the presentation. The timer will indicate the time of the presentation.
Dr. Delisle Walwyn Douglas Secondary School, 45 seconds.
Thank you very much. The judges will be given a few seconds to make notes and tabulations. Thank you very much, students, for your responses. Okay, students, listen in. listening, the students, during the deliberations, the students will be able to join their schools at the respective locations, and so we'll allow them one by one to exit the stage at this time, starting with the virtual high school. Followed by the Bastia High School. Followed by the Kayan High School. Then the Charles E. Mills Secondary School. Followed by the Washington Archibald High School. And lastly, the Dr. Denzil Llewellyn Douglas Secondary School.
It is a pathway for opportunity. For generations, tourism has helped connect St. Kitts to the world, creating experiences, careers, and possibilities.
As a company deeply connected to tourism and destination management, Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited understands the importance of preparing our young people for the sector. That is why Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited is proud to serve as a title sponsor of the Tourism Youth Congress on May 14th. We look forward to seeing our students share their ideas, their confidence, and their vision for tourism,
supporting youth and strengthening tourism.
Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited, supporting our youth, strengthening tourism, and helping shape the future of our destination.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it. Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip. With Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
Tourism is more than an industry. It is a pathway for opportunity. For generations, tourism has helped connect St. Kitts to the world, creating experiences, careers, and possibilities.
As a company deeply connected to tourism and destination management, Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited understands the importance of preparing our young people for the sector. That is why Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited is proud to serve as a title sponsor of the Tourism Youth Congress on May 14th. We look forward to seeing our students share their ideas, their confidence, and their vision for tourism.
Supporting youth and strengthening tourism.
Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited, supporting our youth, strengthening tourism, and helping shape the future of our destination.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it. How you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it. How you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip. With Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
Tourism is more than an industry. It is a pathway for opportunity. For generations, tourism has helped connect St. Kitts to the world, creating experiences, careers, and possibilities.
As a company deeply connected to tourism and destination management, Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited understands the importance of preparing our young people for the sector. That is why Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited is proud to serve as a title sponsor of the Tourism Youth Congress on May 14th. We look forward to seeing our students share their ideas, their confidence, and their vision for tourism.
Supporting youth and strengthening tourism.
Delisle Walwyn and Company Limited, supporting our youth, strengthening tourism, and helping shape the future of our destination.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it. How you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it. How you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip. With Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
Tourism is more than an industry. It is a pathway for opportunity. For generations, tourism has helped connect St. Kitts to the world,
down, please?
creating experiences, careers, and possibilities.
Students, can we settle back down?
Okay, good morning again, everyone. So we have a few giveaways. We have a few giveaways from a few of the sponsors for the 2026 Youth Tourism Congress. And so I'm inviting one representative from each school to the front. I need one representative from each school. We're missing two schools. We're missing two schools. Okay, one more school now. One more school needed. We need a representative from SEMS. Okay, so we have some questions that we want to ask, and if you answer correctly, then you could win a prize from one of the sponsors. So the first question, we're going to start off very easy. What is the name of the school and the student who won the 2025? 1 second, we're going in order from virtuals. So what is the name of the school and the student who won 2025 Congress?
ICCS Mary.
What's her last name?
Jeffords. You don't know her last name.
You don't know her last name? Should we give it to her? Okay. So Mary Shelford was the 2025 winner, and she was indeed from the Immaculate Conception Catholic School. So you won yourself a Domino's voucher. Give it up for Virtuous High School. Okay. So earlier they mentioned that the winner from this presentation will be representing St. Kitts and Nevis. At this time, we pause the distribution of the prizes to welcome our Tourism Minister, Honorable Marsha Henderson. Okay, so the representative who win today's competition will be representing us at the regional competition. Where will that competition be held this year?
Guyana.
You have to speak in the mic.
Guyana.
Is she correct? Guyana is indeed correct. So give it up for Bastia High School. She also won herself a voucher from Domino's. Okay, Kayan High School is up next. Kayan High School is up next. Last year, Mary represented us at the regional competition. Can you tell us where was the regional competition held last year?
Barbados.
Is he correct? He was held at Barbados last year, in Barbados last year. So give it up for the Kayan High School Domino's voucher as well. Okay, so from Washington Archibald High School, the winner, before Mary, there was another school who won. Do you know the winner from the 2024 Tourism Youth Congress? Who was the winner in the 2024 Tourism Youth Congress? Was at least this school, if you didn't have the name, this school.
Sims.
Unfortunately, step right up. You don't leave us yet. Come. Who won the 2024 competition?
Bastia High School.
Did Bastia win in 2024? They surely did. So give it up for this Dr. Delisle Walwyn Douglas Secondary School. She won herself a voucher from the Caribbean cinemas. Okay. So these last two prizes, I want the schools to help them. Okay? So we want the best chant from SEMS and then the best chant from Washi. Okay? At the end, I'm going to determine if they get the prize or not. So we started with SEMS. Okay? We're going to start with SEMS. Let's hear the chant for SEMS so that she could win herself this prize from Harper's. We have 2 prizes from Harper's. Let's hear the best chant from the SEMS, Charles E. Mills Secondary School. Let's hear that. Are you ready? Y'all want to come to the front? Okay. Just coming together. Okay, we ready now. Let's hear the best chant from SEMS. After 2. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, y'all think they did a good job? Okay, so she deserves the prize from Harper's then. Okay, congratulations to Sam. She got her prize from Harper's. Okay, the last prize, this is also second chance to get your prize. And he said he wants to lead the chant for his school, and he's inviting Washi to the front so that they could lead their chant. Just say it loudly, because you're going to be too much right now. Okay, Washi, we ready? Or come closer to the middle. Don't hover at the screen area. Come closer to the middle area so that we could hear your chant well. Those at the screen, you'll have to get from the screen, please. Come closer to the middle. Okay, that was good hour. So definitely he got his prize. Congratulations to the representative from the Washington Archibald High School. Let's give it up for all the schools and all the sponsors for the 2026 Tourism Youth Congress. So because we heard the chants from 2 of the schools, we can't let the other schools not chant. So we're going to start with the Virtuous High School. You're going to get to chant off. Then we're going to come to Keon. Okay, so we're starting with Virtuous High School chant before the judges come back. Virtuous High School got chant. So which one we doing? Okay, give it up for the Virtuous High School. One school. Okay, we're coming now to the Keon High School. Keon, ready? Keon got a chant? Okay. Keon, you're up now. The boy is saying stand up. Okay, let me go, Keon. Okay, false start. That was a false start. False start. Let me go again, Keon. Okay, give it up for the Keon High School. Keon? Keon? Okay, good. So we done had Washi and Sems. So we're going now to Dr. Sorry. The colors too close to each other. So we're going behind for Bastia High School. Best for last? Okay, cool. No, everybody think that is the best. Everybody think that is the best. Okay, so we're going to go by alphabetical order since nobody want to go. So Bastia, you're naturally up. So let's go. Let's hear from Bastia High School. School calling. See the bell ringing? Okay, Bastia, ready? Bastia, ready? Bastia, so that they're ready. Keep calm and rep BHS, okay? Give it up for BHS, everybody. Okay, we're going to the school with the newest name on the block. Dr. Delisle Walwyn Douglas Secondary School. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody give it up for DLD. And then, finally, we're going to give it up for all the students who participated and made this year's Congress a success. We got the Virtuals High School, we got the Bastia High School, we got the Keon High School, we got the Charles E. Mill Secondary School, we got the Washington Archibald High School, and we got the Dr. Delisle Walwyn Douglas Secondary School. Awesome. So I know we are looking forward to the results, but we're going to call on listening. We're going to call on Miss Samantha Boone to do the vote of thanks, just to wrap up the formal proceedings, but we will have the announcement of the results coming very shortly. We're just giving the judges a few more minutes to tabulate. So we'll invite Miss Boone to make the vote of thanks. It's hearing from Miss Boone. I know she ain't a student, but you could hear it from her.
Protocol having already been established, and to recognize the Honorable Minister, Honorable Marsha T. Henderson, Minister of Tourism, I wish everyone a good afternoon. It is my pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism as we bring this year's Tourism Youth Congress to a close. Today, we witness the confidence, creativity, intelligence, and promise of our young people as they shared their ideas on tourism and its importance to the continued development of St. Kitts and Nevis. Their presentations remind us that our youth are not only preparing for the future, that they are already contributing to it. First, we extend sincere appreciation to the Honorable Marsha Henderson, Minister of Tourism, for her leadership, vision, and continued support for youth engagement in tourism. We also thank the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Tivana Wharton, for her guidance, encouragement, and commitment to ensuring that initiatives such as the Tourism Youth Congress remain meaningful and impactful. Special thanks must be extended to our title sponsor, Delisle Walwyn, for your generous support and partnership. Your contribution has helped to make today's event possible, and we are truly grateful for your investment in youth development, tourism education, and the future of our country. We also acknowledge the Ministry of Education, represented by Dr. Tricia Esdale, for your support and continued partnership in creating opportunities for our students to learn, grow, and participate in national development. To Bishop Clive Saunders, thank you for opening the program with prayer. To Ms. Janelle Harvey, Tourism Officer, thank you for your welcome remarks and your contribution to the smooth flow of today's program. To our moderator, Mr. Hassani McDonald, thank you for your professionalism, energy, and excellent guidance throughout the competition. To our judges, Mrs. Therese Ambrose Versailles, Tourism Research Officer, Mr. Daryl Childs, owner of Modern Elegance, and Mrs. Melnesia Marshall, Deputy CEO of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, thank you for lending your time, expertise, and careful attention to this important process. Your role was not easy, but it was essential, and we appreciate your service. To Ms. Lakeisha Davis, thank you for serving as timekeeper and for helping to ensure fairness, structure, and the smooth flow of the competition. To Mrs. Tishana Sider-Jenkins, Senior Tourism Officer, thank you for your role in the presentation of the awards, which is coming up, and for your continued contribution to the Ministry's tourism education and awareness initiatives. To the media team, thank you for capturing and documenting today's event. Your work helps to preserve these important moments, showcase the talent of our young people, and share the impact of the Tourism Youth Congress with a wider public. A very special thank you is extended to Ms. Catrice Thomas, the lead of this project, who works tirelessly year after year to ensure that the Tourism Youth Congress is well organized, impactful, and successful. Catrice, your dedication, patience, and commitment do not go unnoticed. To Mrs. Thomas's team and the entire planning and organizing committee, thank you for the hard work done behind the scenes. Your preparation, coordination, and attention to detail helped to make today's program a success. To the sponsors, we extend sincere appreciation for your support and partnership. To the principals of the participating schools, thank you for allowing your students to take part in this Congress. To the schools represented here today, thank you for supporting this initiative and for continuing to nurture young people who are capable, thoughtful, and ready to contribute to national development. To the teachers, trainers, coaches, mentors, and all others who help to prepare the students, we sincerely thank you. The confidence displayed today is a reflection of the time, effort, and encouragement you invested in them. Most importantly, to our student participants, congratulations and thank you. We recognize that many of you are preparing or sitting CSEC examinations, which makes your participation even more commendable. You balance your studies, exam preparation, and this competition, and today you stood before us with courage and purpose. Whether or not you leave with an award, you should all be proud of yourselves. To the parents, guardians, family members, and supporters, thank you for encouraging these students and helping them believe in their abilities. And finally, to everyone who attended, participated, sponsored, judged, moderated, organized, assisted, or contributed in any way, we say a sincere thank you. May the Tourism Youth Congress continue to inspire our young people to see tourism not as an industry, but as a platform for leadership, innovation, national pride, and sustainable development. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. What an exciting day we had. At this time, I want to ask the Permanent Secretary, Tivana Wharton, to stand to the front as we give a token of appreciation to all the participating students and their teachers. First, I'll call what the prizes are. Each student would receive a new savings account from the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, value of $100 with $100 in permanent shares. Gift vouchers from our various sponsors, such as Spice Mill Restaurant, Reggae Beach, Marshalls, KFC, and Shiggity Shack. A gift sponsors from Coscab and Carrie Breweries, and a voucher sponsored by Caribbean Cinemas. Each teacher also will receive a gift bag sponsored by the St. Kitts Tourism Authority and the St. Kitts Investment Promotion Agency, Skipper, and a season ticket sponsored by the St. Kitts Music Festival. So as I call the school name, can the student come along with their organizing teacher? Let's start with the Verchise High School. Bastia High School. Keon High School. Washington Archibald High School. She's a teacher. Charles E. Mills School, Secondary School. Dr. Delisle Walwyn, Douglas Secondary School. Thank you, PS. I now invite Mrs. Melicia Marshall to give brief remarks on behalf of the judges.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am pleased to deliver brief remarks on behalf of the judges table. We want to first, I know this may sound very cliche, but we want to commend all of the participants on a job well done. Before we go any further, I just want to recognize our Minister of Tourism, who is here in the room, Honorable Marsha T. Henderson, our Minister of Tourism, et al. And so let's get down to it. We have both positive and, of course, some encouraging words for our students and their teachers and their support system. We found that the ideas presented were very innovative, and so we commend you for that. The students were very well composed, and that is something that we don't often see, and so we are very, very pleased with the way that you presented yourselves here this morning. You used relevant facts in your presentations, and your references clearly indicated that you completed your research, and they were very relevant. We also commend the use of the audiovisual, which included recent and relevant content. That was really good. As it relates to the constructive criticism and the areas for improvement, this is something that we see often year after year, and that is in the mystery segment. We encourage the students to improve on their critical thinking skills. There were some ideas that were shared, and we got very excited when we started to listen, but then they were not completed. And so we know sometimes you freeze in the moment, so we understand that happens. But if you work on that, expose yourself, read. While you're on TikTok, there are videos about tourism. It's not just about the trends. But you can use those tools to enhance your own abilities. We also encourage exposure, and this is for the teachers and the parents who are listening and watching online. Expose the students to all things. Try as much as possible where they can travel. We encourage travel. Where they can read, watch videos. Just expose yourselves to new content, and that would actually help you as well. Finally, some of the ideas shared, we found that they are already in existence, but we also wanted to see how you would put your own spin on it and really give us that meat, that value to show how you're going to change that initiative. But overall, like I said, that is as much as we had. We found that the presentations were well done. The students completed their research, they presented well, and we had a tough decision. We really did. But I will tell you this much. I don't have the results in front of me, unfortunately. But I will tell you this much. The mystery question was a very, very big factor in who actually won the competition today. I'm not going to say any more, and so I'm going to turn it over to Tishana. I thank Mrs. Versailles and Mr. Darrell Charles for assisting this morning. We had a great team, and so thank you very much for your patience.
Thank you, Mrs. Marshall. I now take this opportunity to kindly invite our Minister of Tourism, Ms. Marsha T. Henderson, at the front, and the representative for our title sponsor, Delisle Walwyn Co. Okay, I apologize for their absence. First, I'm going to call from the third place, second place, and the winner. The third place winner will receive a day pass sponsored by the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, third place trophy, and a cash prize of $500 sponsored by the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank. At this time, I also invite the representative from National Bank to be at the front of the stage. Our third place winner, with a combined score of 342 points, hailing from the West, Verchilds High School. Go ahead, Mr. Let me also mention the third place teacher, Ms. Drew, also received a day pass sponsored by the St. Kitts Marriott and a gift sponsored by CNC Trading. Second place will receive a day pass sponsored by Palms Court Garden. The second place trophy, $1,000 cash sponsored by the St. Kitts Nevis National Anguilla National Bank. The teacher will also receive a day pass from the Palm Court Garden and a gift sponsored by CNC Trading. And the second place goes to Stormers Bastia High School with a combined score of 351 points. Also, please to know, whatever cash prize the student receive, the same amount will be given to the school. Okay, we're here. This is the moment. This is the moment. The winning student will receive lunch for two, sponsored by Belmont Sanctuary Resort, the grand prize trophy, $1,500 cash prize sponsored by the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank. And the winning teacher will receive a one-night stay at the Royal St. Kitts Hotel, and 2 VIP season tickets complement the Minister of Tourism. And the At the 2026 Delisle Walwyn and Co. Limited Junior Tourism Minister is Washy Wildcats, Washington Archibald High School, with a combined score of 373 points.
They tell me sing another song about rock, but I never want to do it. They tell me sing another song for the road, but I never want to do it. They don't listen, they don't hear. They like to pressure me, they don't care. They don't listen, they don't hear. They say they want another song, so we don't jump in this year. You know this for them in a bad idea.
Once again, congratulations to all the participating school this morning. Your voice, your passion matters. Keep shining, keep learning, and keep leading. Thank you. See you next year.
They tell me register this and go so come on up, but I never want to do it. They say last year we took the wrong song, so this year we gonna do it.
Attention, attention, attention. Before you leave, before everyone leave, we have our little